Welcome everybody to FGW Shockwave. Being joined in the ring right now by Cody Hawk.
Mitch Magnus, where'd you go? Mitchy boy, where you at? You're running the show now, right? You're running the show. I need you out here right now because I have a situation that I need to address.
And Cody Hawk asking you shall receive. Here is the new owner, the man who defeated Brian LeVick to gain ownership of the company, Mitch Magnus.
So run the damn show right. Listen, you know I have no love lost for Scotty Amos. He has been a pain in my ass, and he has been a pain in my fiance's ass for a year. I have some security footage from my house, and I would like for you to take a look at it. And if you don't handle it, then I'm going to handle it. So if we could turn the lights off, and if we could play that video, that would be great. So this is right outside my front door. I am well aware at some point Shauna and Scotty dated for a moment. And I'm sure there was a key involved. But this piece of garbage just came into my house. He came into my house. That is my living room. Those are my dogs he's petting. I know, hella watchdogs. This piece of garbage comes into my house and just makes himself comfortable. Then, this piece of trash gets in my refrigerator. I don't drink that swill. So as we watch Scotty Amos invade my house, get comfortable on my couch, pet my dogs, watch my TV. Does it freaking matter where I was? I was at work. I have a life and a job. That's why you pay your money to see me. You sit out there and shut your mouth. I have the microphone. So, what do we have there on the wall, Mitchy boy? Well, that most certainly to me looks like the Super Zeta belt hanging there on my wall. Now, I hate to have to be the one to come out here and do this, but Shauna being in Texas and all, she can't defend herself right now. So that Super Zeta belt that he just took off my wall and then decides that he's going to take it. I want to know what you're going to do about it. I want to know what you're going to do about it right now. And if it is not handled in the next 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to handle it. And you and whoever else is running this place is not going to like what happens. Okay, all right, let's see here. I've only been charged about a week here now. Let's see, David Barnabas Spector is the guy to talk to. He's gonna, David, if you're here, could you come out? He's the general manager. He'll probably have a better idea of what to do. David. Hey, one I'm weak, okay? David handles these issues a little easier.
And here he is, David Barnabas Spector. His presence requested by Mitch Magnus.
Pulling somebody out to take care of it. David, if you will, I'm sure you saw the video, and you could get in the ring here. And
if you've been watching the show, you know David Barnabas Spector, our general manager, runs the day-to-day operations here at FGW.
Well, first off, congratulations, Mitch. It's great to have an owner that actually knows how to run a business. Give it up for Mitch, the new owner of FGW. I see you staring me down, giving me the evil eye, Cody. Hey, listen, you said it yourself. Amos got into your home using a key. I mean, where did the key come from? Obviously, that harlot, Shauna Reed, must have given him the key. Now, watch your mouth. I don't care if you are, I'll slap the taste out of your mouth right here. In case you didn't realize, I'm the FGW general manager, and that's the owner. So please, let me continue. So, Amos used a key that was provided to him by Shauna Reed. And in regards to acquiring the Super Zeta Memorial Championship belt, well, quite honestly, I had attempted to contact Shauna Reed to relinquish the belt because we are about to go into the finals of the tournament to declare the new Super Zeta Memorial Champion, and she did not respond to any of my messages. So, Amos may have taken it upon himself to, for the betterment of all of these wonderful FGW fans, to get the belt back. And there he is right there, the soon-to-be winner of the Super Zeta Memorial Tournament.
Amos in possession. There it is, the Super Zeta Memorial Championships. It's in the hands of Amos. Harley Fairfax, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Harley Fairfax, also a qualifier for that same tournament, for that championship that Amos has carried out here. Amos, of course, not the official champion. Currently, Shauna Reed, the champion.
I'll take this Super Zeta belt, all right? I'll keep it nice and warm till Origins 3. Don't worry about that. Hey, give me a referee at it right now. We're going to do this match right now.
And here it is. You heard it from Mitch Magnus, semifinals of the Super Zeta Memorial Championship Tournament.
Title match for the Super Zeta Memorial Tournament Championship.
I am now being joined by the new owner, the man who dethroned Brian LeVick. Ladies and gentlemen, Mitch Magnus. Mitchy boy at ringside.
What a crazy night to be owner, to take over. Cody Hawk coming out here showing some unreal footage of Amos doing Amos things, I guess, and taking it upon himself to retrieve the belt from the home of Cody Hawk and Shauna Reed.
The winner of this match will move on to Origins to compete in the finals for the Super Zeta Memorial Championship title.
There it is, Super Zeta Memorial. I'm going to take this belt now, make sure it's okay till Origins 3 when we have a new Super Zeta title holder. It's got a few, yeah, okay. So I'm going to take control of this now.
Mitch Magnus taking possession of the championship. Amos out of dodge. Harley Fairfax screaming.
This has been a long, burning feud, if you will. Harley absolutely hates Amos. I think Amos hates Harley. It goes back to the Darkness days.
Harley Fairfax shouting a lot of strong words the way of Amos. Referee Anthony trying to these guys to have a nice, clean fight. I don't know if that's going to happen. Harley Fairfax backing Amos into the corner. The Prophet of Pain.
Harley Fairfax has the most brutal kicks in wrestling. She can throw them like no other. I'm telling you, when she gets a chance, she'll probably start throwing them here on Amos, wearing him down. But right now, Amos playing his mind games, getting in, getting out, grabbing an arm.
I say some high praise from Mitch Magnus, the new owner of the former FGW champion, one of the longest reigning FGW champions of all time. But Harley Fairfax, as impressive as she is, as brutal as those kicks are right now, Amos on the offense, Mitch.
Amos, like he likes to say, doing Amos things. Again, not really conventional here. He's in, he's out of the ring, he's getting into the head of Harley here. And I don't think he has that much of an upper hand. There's one of them. Don't turn your back unless you got Harley down. There we go. 4 kicks, drops him to the ground. The kicks I was talking about, very brutal.
3 roundhouses into a spinning mule kick, and now Harley Fairfax like a house of fire in the corner, taking it to Amos, snapmare takedown, and there's a kick to the back, a kick to the front, and a cover.
This is the kind of action I want to bring you. This is the kind of action Mitchie Boy has planned for FGW. We make matches on the spot.
Never know what's going to happen here at FGW, here on Shockwave. And, you know, you also never know what's going to happen on Friday Night Fury, our live show. All the matches don't make it to Shockwave. Come to 190 North Brookwood Avenue in Hamilton, Ohio. Contact the Future Great Wrestling page for tickets. Only 35 tickets available per show due to social distancing. Look at that, shoulders.
Shoulders almost down, but she got the right one up, it looked like.
Only 35 people able to be in the audience per
Only
show
35 people.
due to the pandemic.
Get your tickets. See the show live. There's nothing like it. Shockwave is awesome on YouTube. You get the experience, but there is nothing like hearing this, feeling this, being in the moment.
And if you can't make it to Hamilton, Ohio, $5, $10, $15 tiers on Patreon, exclusive
FGW.
content. Check us out on Patreon. Scotty Amos now going into the corner. Harley Fairfax backs him into those turnbuckles. Referee with the 3, Scotty. Able to turn the tide to Harley Fairfax for a second shoulder. Harley Fairfax bringing the fire. Shots to the face.
Sucked him right in that corner.
Amos trying to get some separation. Harley Fairfax not far behind with the elbow. Snapmare to Amos. Another kick to the back and a kick to the chest. Classic Harley Fairfax hook to the far leg, but Amos, Mitch. Amos is able to kick out.
Amos extremely, extremely tough. I trained with this guy 4 or 5 years ago. Incredibly talented, but he plays mind games like nobody else, and he can get in your head and he can bother you, and that is exactly what he's done with Cody Hawk and Shauna Reed.
Mitch, look at the power of Harley. Did you see the way that Harley Fairfax just walked Mitch Magnus across the ring, and now another cover?
Both knees right on
hold on
Amos.
a second. Hold on a second. There's a compromising position. Can Amos
the
apply it?
He's got
there
the
it
arm
is.
hook.
Over the crossface that he stole
Grabbing the
from
ropes.
Brian Beach. Harley Fairfax to the rope.
She has grabbed the ropes. He's got to break it here. As unorthodox as Amos is, he's got to keep his cool. He's got to understand this is for the Zeta Memorial Tournament.
That's right. February 5th, Origins 3, our 3rd anniversary. The winner of this match will compete in the finals. Also, the other final Super Zeta Memorial Championship match to take place in our main event tonight. Big time stuff on the road to Origins. Shot to the face from Harley Fairfax, Mitch, and a shot attempted there from Amos. Harley Fairfax not letting it happen. Amos falls backward into the corner.
Harley trying to get her wits about her. Trying to cut that oxygen off right there. Setting up, front face lock, hooking.
Vertical suplex to the Prophet of Pain, and another cover.
I'm out here watching Anthony the ref as well. Don't think I'm taking it easy on him. He can easily be fined and suspended just like everybody else in this company.
Mitch Magnus has his eyes and ears on everybody under the bright lights, and FGW sitting here at ringside evaluating the performance of the FGW roster and all the employees, everyone under the payroll here at Future Great Wrestling. Mitch Magnus, I'm so excited for what's to come in FGW history, the moments that will be created, thanks to you and thanks to David Barnabas Spector.
I plan to keep this company for a long time, make a lot of money, set myself up very, very pretty, all at the expense of Brian LeVick and these idiot FGW fans, and they don't even realize it.
Many have tried, and myself included, many have tried and all have failed to dethrone Brian LeVick, but Mitch Magnus, you were able to do what no one else could. You took this company for that corrupt bastard, Brian LeVick.
I got Brian right where I wanted him. Suckered him in for over a year. Just
hold on, Mitch, here's the cover.
Just too Harley, too tough. Thinking of that Zeta Memorial Tournament kicking out.
Remember Blackheart screaming encouragement. Look at this, though. Harley Fairfax
grabbing a leg scissors. Once again, utilizing them legs. Squeezing the breath out of Amos, and they're just wailing right on his knee and hamstring area.
Those strong legs and thighs of Harley Fairfax. Trying to wear out Amos all she can. Amos crawling to the rope. You can see the breath leaving Amos's body.
See the veins poking out of his head, the sweat coming around.
Harley Fairfax doing an excellent job of wearing down the Prophet of Pain.
Front face lock again from Harley, trying to utilize, like I said, take away that wind. Amos with the closed fist.
Amos stealing the Super Zeta Memorial Championship from the home of Cody Hawk and Shauna Reed. At the top of the show, Cody Hawk with some harsh words to Amos and telling Mitch Magnus that this situation needs to be handled, and Mitch Magnus handling it the way he sees fit alongside David Barnabas Spector.
I have so many things to do. I'm tasked. My desk is full. My calendar's filled. And Cody just calls me out on the spot to make a decision. That's why I have David Barnabas Spector around, to make all the tough calls.
Look at that big move there from
Put this match
Amos.
on here. Driving the knees right into Harley's face. Trying to get that breath back. You see the damage done on Amos.
Mitch Magnus, he needs to capitalize here. Harley Fairfax, she's on the ropes.
Referee warning about the hair and the closed fist. That's a good mark.
Fireman carry here. Wait a minute. Are we about to see the Widowmaker? No, I think that. Oh, look at this. O'Connor roll. Shoulders down.
Almost a 3.
I think Amos was going for the Widowmaker, the signature move of Harley Fairfax. Fairfax able to escape, at least for now.
Got him in that corner again. That's where she likes to throw them kicks, forearms.
And this, the counter. Bat slam, the back of the head, bouncing up in the middle of the ring and crushing Harley Fairfax's Amos. What a big win, and Amos moves on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
unbelievable Amos moving on. That is not going to sit well with Cody.
In the
It's
Super
definitely
Zeta
not sitting well with Ripper right now.
Tournament,
Having a rough night, Brian Michaels.
Of pain.
Taking a loss to Jack.
Amos.
Saw that here on Friday Night Fury.
And it will be Amos going one-on-one with the
Amos
winner.
now advances to the finals.
He is in the finals of the Super Zeta Memorial Tournament. Crown a new champion. Crown this belt. He snuck in Cody's house. You can't say he technically broke in, but
That happens February 5th at Origins 3.
February 5th, Origins 3.
The winner of Damon Strider and Logan Blackheart later tonight in our main event will compete against Amos at Origins 3. It's going to be a huge blockbuster match no matter what happens. Folks, don't go anywhere. We have more Shockwave to come. Stay tuned.
what you and the 5 Most Wanted did last week, lying and manipulating these simple, feeble-minded people of Hamilton, Ohio, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. A fine, upstanding person like myself would never do something like that. And the congregation simply cannot stand for something like this. So, I believe it's time for Brother Patrick to show you the light.
Welcome back to FGW Shockwave. Cody Hawk for the second time tonight, making his way to the ring. Pat the Bruiser staring a hole through Cody Hawk. Cody Hawk who will face Sean Casey in the main event of Origin 3. FGW Championship on the line. More about that to come. But right now, I've mentioned before, being joined by the FGW owner, Mitch Magnus, Mitchy Boy at ringside. Mitch, your thoughts on Cody Hawk versus Pat the Bruiser?
You know, Cody Hawk here, long-standing veteran. We know about his training history, who he's trained. Calls me out, has an issue about Amos stealing the belt. And it's just like I said, I'm so busy. I handed off to David Barnabas Spector. He took care of it. Here we are, Pat the Bruiser, trying to show Cody the guiding light of Matthew Taylor.
Cody Hawk got a lot on his plate these days. The never-ending rivalry with Amos continues as Amos broke into the home of Cody Hawk and Shauna Reed, stealing the championship. Mitch Magnus, though, in possession of the Super Zeta Memorial Championship
I have
now.
taken the belt. I have kept it. I'll keep it clean. I'll keep it nice till Origins 3 when we crown a new Super Zeta title holder.
And some excellent management skills that you've displayed, Mitch Magnus, I gotta say.
Thank you.
FGW is so lucky to have you. Cody Hawk with his top wrist lock, and Pat the Bruiser, the bigger, stronger man. Brother Patrick of the congregation trying to show Cody Hawk the light.
Cody rubbing that neck, trying to shake it off. He's gonna have to use some sort of speed here over Pat the Bruiser. Bruiser just way too big, trying to do that waist lock there.
Pat the Bruiser with a huge opportunity in there against the #1 contender for the FGW Championship, Sean Casey at Origins on February 5th. Pat the Bruiser having an opportunity to knock off Cody, to stifle his momentum and gain some of his own on the path to Origins. Cody Hawk turning things around, the shots to Pat the Bruiser. And Mitch, let's talk about Cody and Sean and John Merton, what happened last week in the main event. Big John laying down for Sean Casey, and Cody Hawk, Sean Casey, John Merton, just all standing seemingly as a unit. Well, is Cody Hawk going to lay down for Sean Casey at Origin 3?
Knowing the 5 Most Wanted, you never know what you're going to get.
Surely Cody Hawk.
I mean, Big John comes out, he says this whole spiel how he wants to be champion. Takes on Sean Casey's. They pulled the rug out from everybody. Will Cody do the same? I don't know. That's the 5 Most Wanted. I would say more than likely yes. They watch each other's back very closely.
Lots of wrestling experience within the 5 Most Wanted, that's for sure. Cody Hawk going to do what's best for Cody Hawk. At least, I just can't imagine that Cody Hawk is not going to take full advantage of the FGW Championship opportunity that he is going to have. What a front power slam. That might be it for Cody right there, Mitch.
Oh,
no.
that was 3, I think.
No.
Joe says 2. Joe says 2.
Oh, Mitch, that was close.
The shoulder got up. It don't get no closer than that. He squished Cody Hawk, and I mean squished him with that slam. And I mean Cody barely got his shoulder up. Joe's saying the 2, now giving the warning to old Deacon Ronald out here. Big old headbutt.
Brain basher from Pat the Bruiser. Living up to his name.
Pat squishing Cody in the corner. I tell you what, Pat the Bruiser better be careful with my ring now. If he breaks it, that will be a fine.
Boot to the face.
Cody loading up here to the top.
Hey!
A big Udagarada from the top rope. Cody knows a little. He's got that Mexican style in him, lucha libre.
Cody Hawk channeling WWE Hall of Famer Lita.
He's hooked him. Surely not going over the big back body drop.
Cody Hawk, wait, might have been going for that package pile driver.
Cody coughing up a bit. He's probably got all his air out of his lungs. That's, oh. And just getting the foot on the rope.
Excellent ring positioning from the veteran.
And look at this, Deacon Ronald here taking Joe's attention away, and Pat the Bruiser allowed to choke Cody.
And Deacon Ronald, he's the wild card out there at ringside.
Cody working himself way around, looks like a sleeper hold now.
Cody, he's won many matches with his sleeper, Mitch.
He knows how to apply it where the oxygen cuts off quickly.
I think he might be trying to bring some darkness to the light.
Cody Hawk, as you mentioned before, a ton on his plate. Will he have the title? Will he not? Will he lay down? He's got Pat the Bruiser right now. Almost going out. Pat's reaching for the ropes.
Trying to squeeze the guiding light right out of him.
He might be fading here.
Cody Hawk.
Hanging in. Pat's hanging in still. One last stitch, it looks like.
Oh, and that arm, it's looking kind of wobbly.
I don't care how big you are. If you can't breathe, you're going down.
Pat the Bruiser
2.
might be choked out.
That's
He
it.
is.
And that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of
Is
this
that
match,
Sean Casey?
Cody
I don't know.
Hawk.
How about that, Cody Hawk?
Putting Pat the Bruiser, the guiding light. Matthew Taylor sitting down to deliver a message to the 5 most wanted. Message not received, and that's not going to set well with Matthew Taylor.
Cody Hawk stands tall. Big win over Pat the Bruiser. More momentum. Going into Origins 3, where he will face Sean Casey, the undefeated FGW champion, in the main event of our 3rd anniversary show, Origins 3. That is 2 weeks away here at the FGW Arena. Cody Hawk lately just gets more and more impressive every week. And Cody asking Rick Dobbs for a microphone. Cody, for the 2nd time tonight, seems like he's got something to say. Let's hear from Cody Hawk.
So I'm sure there may be just a tiny little bit of wonder in your heads about whether or not Cody Hawk is going to come to Origins 3 ready to do battle with my brother, or is Cody Hawk going to come to Origins 3 and do the right thing?
Right thing.
See,
I don't know
week
what the
after
right
week,
thing is.
I'm either sitting in the back or I'm somewhere in this building and I hear Sean Casey sucks over and over and over again.
Embarrassing.
Sean Casey is a highly decorated athlete. Sean Casey has been busting his ass for professional wrestling for 27 years. He is my brother, and you are all damn lucky to have him in this building.
It's true, you know.
That's very true.
And at the end of the day, no matter what, Cody Hawk is going to do what's right for the 5 most wanted. Because that's all that matters. Championships don't matter. Blood, sweat, tears, and the 5 is all that matters.
Cody Hawk here with a deep message.
Wait, what does that mean, though?
Leaving me more confused than I was. I don't know if he's going to wrestle Sean Casey. He's going to lay down, do the right thing for the 5 most wanted. I have no idea what that means.
Mitch, I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm being told that we need to go to a commercial, but don't go anywhere, folks. More Shockwave to come.
Ladies and gentlemen. Jake Shepard! We are the marquee players. Bow down and get clowned.
You are watching FGW Shockwave on YouTube. Russell Bland in the ring bringing out Jake Shepard. Had some disparaging words for yours truly. I don't know where Russell Bland gets off questioning how fly I am when he's walking around the ring in that 1999 Coles jumpsuit that he got on sale at the mall.
I don't know where Jake is.
JC Flash wearing the freshest of threads from Don Fabio himself. And here's Jake Shepard. And man, Jake Shepard, he has just not been the same.
What's wrong with Jake Shepard here? He does not seem motivated or interested at all.
Ever since being, dumped and rejected by Shauna Reed, he's not the one true legend that we've all known and loved for his entire tenure here at FGW. Shauna Reed, all up in Jake Shepard's head.
Hey, I've been noticing you down in the dumps. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you right now, I went out and I spent a little money. Actually, it wasn't a little money. It was a lot of money compared to what these guys have. And I got you the best tag team partner you could possibly have. You want to know who it is? We got a match tonight with one of your favorite people. The sexy Shauna Reed? Shauna Reed? Hey,
Is Shauna back?
Is Shauna the partner?
Well, your tag
Look
team
how
partner
excited
is
Jake is.
Shauna Reed, right? Shauna Reed. No, it's sexy Sean
Casey is the partner.
the
And
FGW
Jake is
champion.
miserable that it was not Shauna Reed.
Accompanied to the ring by
Look at Russ.
the world's
He's jamming
most
out. He loves it.
dangerous
He spent a
fighting
lot of
card.
money on this, and I tell
Big
you what.
John, here is from Hollywood, California, representing the 5 most wanted, the FGW champion, sexy Sean Casey.
Jake Shepard not getting the partner that he bargained for. The undefeated Sean Casey to the team up with the melancholy depressed one true legend, the quintessential male, Jake Shepard. This is just not the Jake Shepard of old, Mitch.
Absolutely not. I mean, look at him, head down, shoulders slugging. I mean, he wanted Shauna Reed, and it ended up being Sean Casey. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better partner. Me and Sean Casey have done so many battles, and as you
Ladies and
see,
gentlemen, their opponents.
he's still
The team
champion.
of
I'm not.
Brian O'Shea, Jonah Wales, the Celtic Cousins.
Celtic Cousins here, about to come out.
And Jake Shepard, he better get it together. Because in this match, Mitch, Sean Casey's undefeated streak on the line. Jake Shepard not been doing so hot ever since Shauna Reed, well, said what she said to him and left FGW to go train with Dustin Rhodes. We wish Shauna Reed all the luck in the world. Oh, come on.
She is in Texas, and he is lonely and missing her badly. And there's the dance, and I'm half tempted to find Jonah just off that dance alone. Sean Casey
Oh, no.
once again, like I
John
said.
doing the dance.
Sean Casey, FGW champion. I tried how many times to defeat this man. He is an incredible champion. Like I said, I don't have the belt. I do have the company, however, but I was unfortunate not to gain the belt.
Well,
But
Mitch,
I did take the company.
well, now we have a great owner. We have a great champion. Life is good here at FGW.
Life is good at FGW. for the first time. Look at that. Oh, look at the big wig. Oh, Jake's not into it.
Big John trying to focus.
Big John.
Jake Shepard. Big John last week, main event of FGW Shockwave, laying down for Sean Casey in a title match. Still can't believe what we saw last week. Cody Hawk, Sean Casey's opponent at Origins 3 in the main event for the FGW Championship. What will go down in that match? We'll have to wait until February 5th to find out. But right now, Brian O'Shea coming off the top rope. Elbow across the shoulder. Jake Shepard reaching for Sean Casey.
Winding it up there, another tag. Jonah's coming in. Quick tags is always a good thing for a team. Ooh, you see the sweat coming off there. Asking for a tag from Sean. I don't know if Sean's too interested right now.
I think who's not too interested enough right now is Jake Shepard, who his head is just not in this game, Mitch.
He is all over the place. Not being the normal Jake Shepard. As you've stated, Russell trying to straighten him out, but just nothing's working.
Well, you never know what injuries you might suffer in that ring. And Jake Shepard, a few weeks ago, he suffered a broken heart in the hands of Shauna Reed. It happened right there under these lights in the FGW arena, right in front of everybody. All the fans, everybody to see. Jake Shepard embarrassed. He just hasn't been the same since.
Hasn't been the same since. I wonder if I can go back and find Shauna Reed. I wonder if I can go back. Ooh, Sean Casey coming in and taking the head off of Brian O'Shea and fisticuffs fired.
Brian O'Shea fined with a brutal lariat from the FGW champion Sean Casey. Jonah Wales charging into the ring, being restrained by Anthony.
Here we go. Big Jake should be rolling over, and Jake just is uninterested.
Some outside of the ring interference from Russell Bland. Big John and Russell Bland, two wild cards at ringside, the corner of Jake Shepard and Sean Casey, and they're going to need all the help they can get.
Looking for a tag, forcibly tagging Jake Shepard in.
Trying to smack some intensity into Jake Shepard. How about that thrust kick from
That
Jake?
side thrust kick landing perfectly right on Brian O'Shea.
Here we go. There's that elbow. Now Jake Shepard looking a little bit like the Jake Shepard we all know and love here at FGW.
It's like a big semi-Mack truck just landing right on your chest. Brian O'Shea having enough energy to get that left shoulder up.
A lackadaisical cover, though.
Lackadaisical cover there. Jake coming a little bit alive. Oh, and another massive elbow to the back.
Jake Shepard playing lineman right there, not letting not letting Brian O'Shea get to his partner, Jonah Wales.
Uh-oh.
This is for Sean Casey.
Oh, the 5 most wanted. Wiggle. Sean Casey and Big John unimpressed.
Going for that devastating hip drop. Might have telegraphed it a little bit too much. Taking all that weight on the tailbone is Jake Shepard.
Cutting down Jonah off the corner. Jonah wanting desperately the tag. Anthony's keeping him out. Ooh, Sean Casey with a slap to the face as a tag to get in, and he is just raining down Brian O'Shea.
And how about this? How about this aggressiveness from the FGW champion?
Sean Casey knows every move, every hold. He's seen about everything in his almost 30-year career. Wrestled for every major promotion you could think of. Big
right.
spine buster.
Sean Casey, hover. Sean Casey, a staple in OVW, competed in WWE, competed in TNA, competed all over the globe and throughout this country. Sean Casey, about as grizzled of a vet as you'll ever find. And you see some of the tricks of the trade that he's learned over the years being utilized here against the Celtic Kid.
Applying way more pressure, holding that top rope. Here we go. Brian's got a little.
Oh, these Irish cousins are in a lot of trouble. Jacob Rose tagging himself. Excuse me, that's not Jacob Rose, but Jake Shepard tagging himself in.
Jake Shepard tagging in. Couple shots to the back.
Jacob Rose, a different Jacob. Saw him earlier tonight.
Let's go.
Making him eat the top buckle.
Let's go, Jake.
Ryan O'Shea, boots untied. He don't even know where he is. There's a rollout and a tag.
Jonah Wales bringing it to Jake Shepard. Wobbly on his feet, the bigger, stronger man.
Kick to the gut.
Jonah Wales trying to
Here we go.
revitalize Brian O'Shea. Oh, wait a minute.
Drop kick to the knee. Double drop kick, bringing big Jake Shepard off his feet.
Shepard shoulder down.
Sean Casey ain't letting it happen. As you said, his undefeated streak on the line in this match. Sean Casey, whether he's in a tag match, singles match, he wants to win. He wants to gloat. He wants to put it in people's faces.
Sean Casey been undefeated since the very first episode of Shockwave.
I mean, I ain't going to sit here and tell you I like Sean Casey, but I tell you what, I respect him and what he has done with the FGW title. That I know as an owner, Sean Casey's money.
Look at this now, Jake Shepard. Oh, he's about to suffer
Now,
a clothesline,
oh,
went for
Big
a clothesline
John.
of his own, but he snap jabs Mitch. Right to the face.
Big John just planted Brian O'Shea in the post over here.
Stop it! You're so untied.
Russell, active full blast, getting involved.
Big Jake Shepard. Huge slam.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, that's all she wrote.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match, Big Jake Shepard and Sexy Sean Casey.
Sean Casey still undefeated. Jake Shepard, maybe he's turned his luck around right here. Maybe this is a new day, a start of bigger and better things for Jake Shepard.
You get a chance to tag with the 5 Most Wanted. Sean Casey, Big John's trying to clear his brains now and show him. Oh! Top high five. Big choke slam from Big John.
The power of Big John Murray.
And I have felt that choke slam and it rattled my organs inside my body. I'm telling you, it is nasty.
Sexy Sean Casey standing tall. Folks, do not go anywhere because we still have our main event to come. The final semifinal match for the Super Zeta Memorial Championship. Event time in the FGW Arena. The Super Zeta Memorial Championship Tournament semifinals. The final match of the semifinals about to take place right here, right now. JC Flash, accompanied by FGW's new owner, Mitch Magnus. And ladies and gentlemen, Damon Strider, making his return a couple weeks ago. Qualifying for the Super Zeta Tournament, able to win his first round match. Defeating Shea Solo. Damon, a former member of the Bold and Beautiful little unfinished business with Shea Solo. And there's some business to be attended to right now.
To the ring by Ripper
Damon
Blackheart.
Strider here.
From Lima, Ohio,
Making his return.
Logan Blackheart.
Blackheart making his way into the ring with some gusto. Just throwing himself into the competition.
So much fire. Hart just bursts right in. He's ready to get to this match. Super Zeta meant a lot, and I mean a lot, to Logan Blackheart, and it would probably mean a lot to him to win that Super Zeta Memorial Tournament. But standing in his way is Damon Strider.
The former Kid Bullet Strider is a force to be reckoned with, as is Logan Blackheart, the former Space Invader, also a former FGW champion. The first ever FGW champion.
First ever FGW champion.
He's one of the longest reigning champions of all time, only to be eclipsed by Sean Casey and Mitch Magnus, And he was Logan Blackheart, Space Invader at the time, tied for the second longest reign in FGW history for the FGW title.
Well, it just goes to show you, like I was saying with Sean Casey, over 30 years, I tried so many times to beat the man, and he always had some way to get out of it, some cheap way. Not, you know, you got to do what you got to do in this business. He's still champion, I'm not, but I am FGW owner, so we'll see how that goes.
Arm drag from Logan Blackheart off the ropes. Damon Strider go over the clothesline. Look at this. Over the hip toss. Arm drag from Damon Strider.
Into the corner.
Logan Blackheart with the counter.
Exchanging waist, lops up to a full Nelson here. Back into another Lucha arm drag. Giving credit to Super Zeta. Came in, trained with us, trained in the Hawk Academy, showing a lot of these young kids, a lot of these Hawk trainees, a different style, a different, unique style of wrestling, let's say.
The Lucha Libre style. Something that both these competitors know a little something about. That is thanks to Super Zeta, folks. This is our main event. If you were just joining us, Damon Strider, Logan Blackheart. The winner will go to Origins 3, February 5th. They will compete against Amos, who was qualified earlier tonight. It will be Amos versus one of these two men for the Super Zeta Memorial Championship. Logan Blackheart making it all the way to the finals last year, defeated by Shauna Reed. Shauna Reed has relinquished the championship, and it will go to the winner of this match. Hold on, wait a minute.
Logan Blackheart here.
He might have tweaked his knee.
Tweaking his knee or his ankle here. Damon Strider giving him some space. Good sportsmanship there.
Yeah, Logan Blackheart absolutely favoring that knee. This is good news if you're Damon Strider. Kick to the gut. Toe right to the gut of Logan Blackheart.
There's the second one. Picking him up just to kick him again. Damon Strider here, hooking an arm.
Fireman carry from Damon Strider.
Logan Blackheart using that leg now for the kicks himself. Damon Strider says have some. Logan Blackheart says have some back. I would probably be puking my lunch out right now.
Both men bringing a plethora of toe kicks. The dragon screw leg whip whipping Logan Blackheart across the ring.
Going to work on that leg.
Yeah, that's right, Damon Strider pinpointing that injured leg, the knee, the ankle, whatever it was.
Damon Strider giving him his space to get up, but now just going to work on it.
Both of these men returning to FGW in recent weeks. Both to qualify for the tournament for the Super Zeta Championship.
Damon Strider here has got him all locked up in a leg twist. Hooked under and the
6 o'clock elbow right into the kneecap of Logan Blackheart.
Right back down on it, keeping Logan Blackheart down.
And Damon has taken it to every part of that leg, the thigh, the knee, the ankle, the shin, everything in between, every joint and ligament being worked over by Damon Strider.
Ripper Blackheart getting this crowd pumped, trying to get some energy into Logan Blackheart here. He's placed up on the top rope.
You know, if Logan Blackheart can win this match, if he can knock off Damon Strider, if he can make it to Origin and defeat Amos, he will be the first man in FGW history to hold both the FGW Championship and the Super Zeta Memorial Championship. Historical stuff.
That's big. And if there's somebody who can do it, it'd be Logan Blackheart. I'm telling you, this kid is super tough.
He's fought against the odds his whole career.
Look at him shaking the leg out now from the top. Second rope, Damon Strider caught him with a fist to the gut there. Damon Strider.
He might just throw Logan Blackheart out of the ring.
Thought he was just going to throw him out of the ring there. Springboard off the rope.
Oh, did you see the way that Logan's knee? He tried to land on his feet, but it gave out on him. That the knee or the ankle, whatever it is, that's injured on Logan's leg.
Twisted right underneath him. And oh!
Out of nowhere, here we go. Logan Blackheart the cover. That's it.
That's it. Getting the 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Headed
winner
to
of
the
this
finals.
match and facing the Prophet of Pain in the finals of the Super Zeta Memorial Tournament, Logan Blackheart.
Mitch Magnus, to the point that you made earlier, never count out Logan Blackheart.
Never count out Logan Blackheart. The kid's tough. He's got Ripper in his corner, guiding him along the way. You couldn't ask for better. Wait a minute. That Dirty Dog Amos.
There he is, Amos taking it to Damon Strider, taking it to Logan Blackheart. Logan Blackheart, as we mentioned, the person that he will compete against in Origins 3 for the Super Zeta Championship. Amos, oh wait a minute! Cody Hawk. Got lots of bad blood here. Cody Hawk and Amos, unfinished business to say the least.
Amos throwing Cody right into the post. Back on Logan. Already had his match with Damon Strider. He's already beat. He's got a bum will. You saw it tweak and twist, and now Amos just choking the life out of him before Origins 3. We'll see these two guys go at it for the Super Zeta.
Hang on.
It's Sean Casey coming out.
The FGW champion joining us.
Wait a minute now. He's on Amos.
Sean Casey coming to the aid of his 5MW brethren.
And Amos cutting him right back down.
Amos taking it to Sean Casey. How impressive is Amos here, really trying to make a statement, trying to weaken Logan Blackheart 2 weeks removed from Origins. Hey, and here comes Warhorse. What's this about?
Warhorse getting some revenge, I think, for the congregation against the 5 Most Wanted. While Amos again is just choking the life out of Blackheart.
Here's Big John.
Big John. Swinging the belts. Whack Amos in the back of the head. I don't think he got him. He just ticked him off. Looking for it again. And Pat the Bruiser getting double clothesline. Over the top, 5 Most Wanted.
Oh, it's not a good time to be Amos. Look at this, Mitch.
Right where they want him.
He's in a lot of trouble. Oh, no! Astro Cutter!
Astro Cutter does the job.
And here we see it. Cody Hawk, Sean Casey, Big John Murray all stand together tall in the ring. And right there, those 2 men, those 2 of the 3, Cody Hawk and Sean Casey, this will be the main event of Origins 3 for the FGW Championship. What is going to happen?
Wait a minute, they've both picked it up here. I mean, 5 Most Wanted. Oh, wait a second.
Cody Hawk taking possession of that championship.
As you said, Origins 3, February 5th.
And
placing it around Sean Casey's waist.
And is this telling of things to come on February 5th at Origins 3? Will Cody Hawk really lay down for Sean Casey the way that Big John did last week.
They throw it up, throw it down. It seems Cody's back in the 5 most wanted more than he is the FGW champion.
Now then, it's almost curfew. Get the hell out of my building.
Ooh, my building.
Get out.
My building.
Or I'm calling the law.
But I will call the law. He's got a point.
Get out. Get out.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for being with us tonight. Mitch Magnus, I am JC Flash. We'll be back next week. Same time, same place. Catch us on YouTube. We'll see you then.